Okay, so julle weet almal, nee, laat jy weet jy kry Roundup weerstandigheid wat deesdae 'n probleem is, of wel onkruid oor die algemeen. So almal is besig om bietjie meer meganies te gaan en waar beter as by Agritechnica in Europa om nou te hoor want hulle word deur wetgewing gedwing, nê. Nee. Nog voor die goed nie werk nie, dan moet hulle nou al ander planne maak. So, ons kyk hierso watse oplossings het Pottinger vir jou as dit kom by meganiese onkruidbeheer. Kom ons luister. Devin, hoe lyk dit?
Net so wissel jy.
Nee wat? Doodstil rustig.
Ja.
Ja, net so, nee. Sê gou vir my, nee. Meganiese onkruidbeheer is besig om 'n ding wat is te word wat al hoe meer weer terugkom.
Ja, die goed wat ons paas gebruik het, daai tipe tegnologie wat weer begin terugkom, maar baie groter en baie beter natuurlik.
Ek sê mos hoe meer die goed verander, hoe meer bly hulle dieselfde, nê.
Ja.
Nou Pottinger, julle het 'n klomp, julle bring die Pottinger goeders in en hulle het 'n klomp verskillende oplossings, maar het jy 'n ander ou hier wat gaan praat wat blykbaar meer weet as jy.
Ja. Ons gee vir al die tegniese ouens wat alles baie goed weet, nou die kans om te praat. En ja, alles van rolleg, Tine weeders tot die rolleg wat of die rolmoer wat voor op 'n terredisk is. So ja, hier's David om vir jou 'n bietjie meer te verduidelik.
Dankie.
Dankie.
David, how are you?
Thanks, man.
No, good. Okay, so just tell me a little bit. I know the past few years, especially legislation in Europe, it's not like you've run into resistance for the chemicals necessarily yet, but legislation is forcing you to use less chemicals, therefore you have to go back to mechanical weeding, am I correct?
Yeah, we have also some, the chemicals are not used.
Yeah, so you've already got resistance against
it. We are
it.
losing chemicals, some they are getting less here also,
Yeah.
that we have also to find some solution for the conventional farmers. We have here Agritechnica,
Yes.
the other side the Tine here.
Okay, but so what does this thing do? This is basically, we call it the roll-ag, I think, but it's the same type of thing. Just tell me how it works.
So we have here different options. A lot of farmers are using it for breaking up the crust.
Yeah.
So if you have a lot of rain, then the soil have a crust on, and this is easily broken up with the Agritechnica.
Yes.
And with a lot of with a high speed. So we are driving here between 12 and 25 kilometers per hour. So we are very fast. We have here the smallest option with 6 meter 60. We have also one with 8 meter and the bigger one with 12 meter 40.
Why is this one in the air here like this? Why is it?
This is an extra option that we can lift single stars out of the working.
Yes.
Out of work, because in some crops, row crops, for example in soybeans, which are a little bit bigger, then we don't damage the plants.
Yeah.
We don't put the leaves.
Yes.
From the soybeans, and so this is an option.
So you just lift that one, but then it still makes that you can use the whole machine. It's not now only for row crops, you can use it for all different things.
You can lower it down again, and to lift it up, it's only in the last pass. So if the soybeans are very small, then you don't have to lift anything, because this machine is working different than the Tine weeder. So if you speed up more, it's not that aggressive to the plants. If you're going slowly, then the machine is working more aggressive, because the spoons here are not entering the soil that much, so they're flying more or less over the ground, and so it's not that aggressive. So you can adjust the machine very easily by speeding up the machine tractor or speeding down.
With you.
The next thing is we are also conventional farmers and also the organic ones are mixing up the manure or the fertilizer in the soil. That means we don't lose nutrients through the air.
Yes.
And the nutrients the effect of the nutrients are earlier, because there is always moisture in the ground, and so the fertilizer, the effect of the fertilizer is coming earlier.
I hear you. So okay, and what other solutions have you also got? I mean, I want to go to that one just now, but I've seen one on this side that caught my eye. Just explain to me quickly, I've seen similar machines to this in South Africa for weeding between the wheat and so forth. How does your one work?
Yeah, we have here our Tine weeder. The special things on the Tine weeder is on that machine we have the frame on the top, so we have a very stable machine also for the conventional farmers if they are not plowing, if they have the surface or the seed preparation done by a disc harrow or a cultivator. And so the machine is laying on the ground very stable.
Yeah.
We are sure that we have the same pressure in the center than on the auto tines. Because of the frame which is on the top of the machine. How it functions, we have here the 12 meter version with 400 tines, so 3 centimeters tine spacing. The tines you can put on more or less pressure on the tines, and the tines are entering the soil, putting out the weeds or covering the weeds with soil, and that's why the weeds is gone, they die, and we can...
So they basically just take out the weeds quickly while they're still small, but what, just explain to me this design quickly, because I see some of the other ones, they've got just springs, they're lying there on top or something, but you're totally different if I'm correct here.
We have here 2 lines, and we are moving the top line to the lower line, and so we can increase or decrease the pressure of the tines.
Yeah.
I can also show it to you. So we can here increase, so we're getting more pressure and more pressure, up to 6 kilograms, and then we can decrease the pressure, and so we are working softer, and we are sure that we don't kill any crops. And we also can, here we have simulated potato dam.
Yes.
Because we are, with this geometric, we are sure that we have the same pressure on the top of the dam than on the lower.
So you can work over the potato rows.
You can also work over the potato rows.
Oh,
and we always
awesome. Just lower it again. Huh. And you're saying that I'm getting the same pressure here.
Yeah.
Wragtig, hy lieg nie.
We always have the same pressure on the tines, on the top, and also on the bottom.
That's very, very cool. That's a good selling point, eh? Okay, and then your normal power arrows?
Yeah, normal power arrows, 3 meter version with front tank.
Yep, and I want to see what's this now.
And here we have our flex care or row crop cultivator. The name flex care is, the name is our program more or less. So we are very flexible with that machine. We have one machine, and we can work from 25 centimeters row spacing up to 160 centimeters row spacing.
Yep.
So more or less every culture between we can handle with one machine, and we also can adjust it very easily. So we can work on one day in corn like this with 75 centimeters row spacing. The other day we can work in sugar beets with 45 or 50 centimeters row.
Same machine.
Same machine, yeah.
And you can put down fertilizer with this, and it also has a harrowing effect as well.
Yeah, in this combination with the distribution head-on, we combine the machine with the front tank in the front and bring the fertilizers back. We are entering the fertilizer directly in the working zone.
Yeah.
So we have a line here with the fertilizer, and this line is immediately covered with earth from the shares behind.
Yeah.
So we have again the same effect like on the auto care, that we enter the fertilizer directly in the ground nearby the plants, and so the effect of the fertilizer is coming very quickly.
And then just explain to me quickly this
all
hydraulics and everything that you've got here now going.
all our flex gears have an integrated shifting frame, so hydraulic shifting frame, and this you can steer like you can see here. We have here a camera terminal, and here on the right machine side we have a camera mounted, and this camera is shifting the frame up to the rows where they are coming.
So it's making sure that I don't take out the other plants and I just keep in between.
Yeah, this camera is detecting the rows, and so it's steering the shifting frame that the cultivators are not damaging the crops. Only we are only holding the distance, the space between the two rows.
With you. Okay, and then let's get back to that last one because I haven't seen this on a Pottinger yet. Just explain to me the cutter that you have here in front.
We have here a knife roller in front, especially if you are putting down or want to mix in cover crops, bigger crops. You are sure that you are cutting in front of the disc harrow,
yeah,
and so the effect of the parts are smaller from the cover crops, and you are mixing it in. Or also stubbles from canola, from oil rape. That's also very useful to cut it first and then mix it in the soil.
So what you're telling me is that one is a little bit for the weed control, but mostly for the for making sure the top end, if it got too much rain, that it breaks it up.
Yeah, because this machine is for weeding. We can put out this very small weeds, so up to 2 leaves, because we are able to put out the weeds where the roots are very small.
Yes.
And so if the weeds are getting bigger, then the next option is the Tine harrow.
Yeah, I see that. And this one is for inter-row, if you're going like, okay, you want to put fit, but the nice thing is here, because the other machines that I've seen is only the tines. Here you can put down the fertilizer as well in one shot. And if I want to take out everything, this is the way I go.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. David, thank you very much. So as jy meganiese onkruid beheer wil toepas, kom praat met Wiltrek en dan gaan hulle vir jou uitsorg. Jy weet, hierdie masjiene is nogal, hier sê julle, ek moet sê van daai masjiene is hier nogal by Agritechnica, 'n hele paar van hulle, Maar jy weet as Pottinger 'n ding doen, dan doen hy vir hom reg, So, as jy daarso wil seker maak dat hulle nie jou mielies wat jy so mooi geplant het uithaal nie, maar jy wil tussen hulle skoffel. Chat met Wiltrek, hulle gaan vir jou uitsort of as jy mielies tronke wil fyn kap. Dis nie wel van spys af. Tot volgende keer. Groete.